going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. This is your weekly podcast on the Sakabichi series idol groups. That's me, Nogizaka46, Keyakizaka46, Hinatazaka46, and Yoshimotozaka46. I'm Jimmy, I'm one of your hosts. I'm joined as always by my friends and co-hosts. We got Boy Kun, Josh, Mr. Josh Box. It's season 2, episode 37. Hey, what? I don't know where to go from there, but yeah, it's 37 episodes of season 2.
Hello.
Everything was distorted.
Everybody.
Yo.
Thanks.
Right, Jimmy?
Thanks for having me.
Yo,
How are you guys doing?
I'm tired. All right. I was just telling Josh and Boy this. I'm like, I've been pretty busy lately, so I'm just like super exhausted, which is fine. But today I feel pretty good. Like things are starting to slow down a little bit, which is great. But my brain hasn't quite caught up with me in terms of recovery. So I think I'm okay. And then I'll just be like super slow to like actually think of things, you know? Like before we started, I was like, all right, let me just bring up the software I use to record my audio. And I'm just sitting there for like 10 seconds, like, oh yes, it's Audacity. It's Audacity. It's okay. Okay, that's what I was
it again? Hang in there. Go for it.
Whoa.
Yeah. No. I'm good. Not much going on. Same old stuff.
My air conditioner was broken for a bit.
Oh.
That was it was pretty warm in my house. But now it is fixed. So I'm glad now.
Nice. Always good to have some air conditioning.
You know,
Nice
we live
and cool.
in a country, in a place, in a city that allows us to have air conditioning.
That's true.
Yes.
That is true.
So we should always be grateful for the small things in life that appear small to us.
I have solar panels in my house, so I pretty much just keep the AC on all the time.
How fun is that?
Chat's saying that my inability to remember things is due to the old age, and that brings up something.
Okay.
I noticed 3 gray hairs this past week.
Oh.
Dang.
It's over for me, guys.
Do you usually not have gray hairs?
It's the end.
I don't. Up until recently, I had no gray hairs.
I have a lot of gray hairs, so.
It's over for me.
Wait.
It's been over for me.
It's been over.
It's weird. It's like one of those things where I don't consider it a sign of aging in other people, right? Because like I've had friends that had gray hair since like high school, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, it's whatever. But in myself, because I didn't have them until now, like I'm like, oh crap. And I'm not so much afraid of aging in the sense of like, oh, I'm getting old, man. Oh, my life's
afraid of losing your hair, right?
No. Fortunately, my genetics, I'll keep my hair. But
lucky you, Jimmy.
But yeah, my grandpa died at 90 with a full head of hair, dude. Crazy. But anyways, no, what it does worry me about is that like, as a competitive athlete in a strength sport, I'm like, ooh, the clock is ticking, dude. Time's running out, you know. But it is what it is, dude. We just gotta make the most of the time that we do have, right?
Yes.
I was trying to relay this, not concern, but more of like, I guess, some of the anxieties I feel about getting older with a friend, and then they were just like super dismissive, like, we're not even that old, bud. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's not what I'm trying to say, dude. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you still look young. I'm like, I don't. That's not what bothers me.
It's like you saying, oh, you know, I'm gaining a little weight. Oh, don't worry. You know, at least you weigh less than 400 pounds.
Yeah. It was just like, for me, it's like, yeah, it's not so much about the like, oh, I look like an old man. Oh, like, it's mainly that like, yeah, dude. It's like, oh. The time that I have left to actually push my body the way I enjoy pushing it and pursuing my sport the way I like pursuing it is dwindling. You know what I mean? Like, because as you get older, that's just one of the things you can't help. It's just like you're not going to be able to recover as well, right? So it's like I can't go into the gym and be like, all right, dude, I'm going to hit like 95% of my max for like 4 sets of singles, and you know, like now I'll be like, oh, I'm going to do that once, and then I'm gonna crumple for the next 5 days, dude. You know?
Yeah. hang in there, man.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Anyway, Josh, what is the comment of the week? I'm just getting straight. I don't know where to go from there. So let's just.
Oh, I was gonna say, where have you guys been though? Where have you guys been at?
No, I'm fine. That's it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, word. All
Well,
right.
work's gotten better. You know,
I put my heart out there. Told you guys my insecurities and anxieties.
You know, our hospital's getting better. Not the Rona isn't as rampant. You know.
Hey, good to hear, dude. Good to hear.
So I am no longer in quarantine units all the time. Feels good, man, because those places suck, bro.
I imagine, dude. I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting better.
No more testing every week?
It's getting a little bit better. No. I need it. I'm going to do it every 2 weeks now.
Mm.
Even though I should just still do it every week, but whatever. I forgot to last week, so I'm going to do it this week. Yeah, so... yeah.
Flu shots are out now, right? Are you guys gonna
that's right.
shots?
It's flu season now. So that sucks. You know, I'm gonna like have a fever. I'm like, oh no, it's the Rona.
Which is it? See,
for
my
me,
concern about
easy.
getting my flu shot is that like now I'd have to go to an actual like clinic where the chances of me being exposed to COVID is higher.
Mm. Right? For me, it was easy because it was a tent. I just drove up to the tent. They just said, "Open your card." Give it to me. All right, you're off. And like every time they would change gloves, I see them and everything.
What the heck?
It was near me. If you have Kaiser, they do that.
A drive-through flu shot.
Yeah, dude. I just want to do that in general, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay,
just for anything, right?
Let me just say there's some things that we have done since COVID-19 that I'm just like, can we just keep doing this? You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't wear. I don't mind wearing masks. So
Same.
like, can people like still stay 6 feet away from me when we're in line at the grocery store?
That's
I kind of like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
some stores have like the one
pushed
lane.
up right up my butt, dude. I'm like, back up.
Like I can't even back up to get my groceries out of the belt. Have you guys seen the stores that have the one lane, one direction?
No.
I kind of like that. Like I think Ralph's does that.
I haven't seen
like
that.
the little loop, right?
Yeah. So you just like follow the line.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But if you get something, then you kind of have to like.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it. Because I like kind of like figuring my stuff out as I go. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah. Chat says online handshake events because as international fans.
Oh, uh-huh.
I can't go see my
Even though
Oshi.
we have none of us have done it yet, but.
Well, because I guess this is mostly 48 group stuff, right? They've been doing it a lot. But as far as Sakamichi series, they haven't, right? The Hinata ones are from second, third, fourth singles. So maybe
and we
the
didn't
album.
Have
I don't know. And like Hinata, well, we'll talk about it later. They're just kind of transferring those handshake events into the online meet and greets. So
instead of selling new ones for just that, right?
Yeah.
Because if they sold it just for that, then like I'd probably buy one. Just so like
same.
Online.
Yeah, just be like, hey, what's good, Nibu?
Hey,
and she's like,
Kyoko,
tiny chicken.
please stop doing the
Tiny
burrito.
chicken.
Jikan desu. That's my message. Stop that
All you
shit.
do was yell chicken at me. It was a perfect conversation.
Anyway,
Dude, I just want to get into the handshake with my cam link and then have them wonder if I'm a cam model or something, dude.
Just to have
Jimmy's gonna have like
in the
buttery
background.
You're like, oh
shit!
shit.
I'm gonna have all the fairy lights set up in the back.
Yeah.
He's got his RGB shit popping off. Hey baby, America Carno fan des. You want to duos Fortnite?
That's fine. You want to do?
Let's go, dude.
Nibu, we've never met, but I miss you. I miss doing impressions of you.
Well, let's get into the show.
Yeah. Shall we? Shall we?
Let's. What is the comment of the week, man?
Okay.
Let's have it.
So this week is a little bit different. This time it's some criticism. Got to mix it up a little.
Oh.
All right. So this one is from Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, y'all don't seem too interested in Hinatazaka. Makes your segment seem really draining and stale. Side crooked face.
Which segment?
Yes, that would be my question. I mean, I think it's fair. I think there are times we talk about things. 2 weeks ago
podcast.
What are we talking about? The pictures?
That was the pictures, yes.
I mean, fair. That's their opinion. I can't say that's like it's wrong if that's their opinion.
I mean, we at least for that part we like glossed over it because it wasn't really interesting.
Yeah.
Right? It was just like pretty generic.
So it seemed a little stretched out, right? Because we don't like just like breezing through the topics a lot.
True.
Yeah.
What else did we talk about? I don't remember.
I mean, granted. I mean, maybe that has been building up. I think sometimes it's just going to be a thing that happens. Sometimes we can talk about things that we're not as excited about. But it's good to hear that. It can make a more conscientious effort to not be so like blah about things that we discuss. We're here to be entertainers as well, not just sources of news. But I wouldn't say that any of us have like a specific disinterest in Hinatazaka. I think we all like them a fair bit. It's just
I think for that week specifically, it was like there was low news, and like the news that was there wasn't that like conversation starting. So then we like instead of just like saying, "Oh, hey, look at these pictures," and then moving on to the next thing, it was more about like, "All right, let's see what we could talk about. This looks like yearbook pictures. Looks like this. Looks like this. Is there anything else? Not really. Let's move on."
Yeah, I mean, usually the what's that? Profile pictures are much more interesting, right? Because they're based off like a single release kind of thing. Right? With Kyun, it was like the bookcase thing behind them. They're like in a library. It's more interesting than just like a drab kind of plain blue background.
Yeah.
And like the lighting was flatter. So I mean, not much to say, at least for the current profile pictures. But I think that week there's just not that much Hinata stuff, was there? I don't know.
It was that.
I don't remember.
The dance video.
Yo, I thought we were pretty hyped about the dance video.
Yeah, man. They had little Easter eggs and shit.
Like, yo, that's cool. People don't normally do that. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, for me, it's like we probably have to see exactly what he means.
Like a timestamp would help, right?
Kind of vague, but hey.
Yeah. But it's good to know. It does help.
Yeah, I do appreciate the comments that like are saying like, hey, like it would be cool if you guys did this, or I'm not really cool about this part. Like, I think the criticism actually helps not only like us know what the audience wants, but also us grow and just provide better content.
Yeah, because some like I was mentioning earlier, I've been really busy with other stuff outside of this podcast. So sometimes I might come in, I might be a little bit like blasé just because I'm tired, but I don't want to subject you guys to listening to that when I'm like, oh, sorry guys. All right, so today
we're all like that, So anyway, thanks for the comment.
But, I do appreciate that they feel comfortable enough to let us know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right.
So, all right, here's the tester. We got some Hinatazaka46 news to talk about.
Woo!
Current events.
All right, let's not phone it in either, Josh. Jesus.
Yeah, no shilling segment this week. So let's get into the current events. As always, Yoshimoto first, Nogi last. But Yoshimoto hasn't been doing anything, really. They're just kind of there. At least not as a group, they're not doing anything. So we're moving on to Hinatazaka46. And first bit of news here is Matsuda Ko.
Matsuda Ko, woo!
This is not an exciting
this
thing,
is not
Josh.
This is not a tier one, Josh.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Matsuda Konoka is out of commission for the time being.
Oh no, what happened?
It's reported that she has some what eye problems? All right,
Ophthalmic.
ophthalmic. There you go. Thank you. So she's gonna be out of Hinata activities for now. Got some eye problems. I mean, obviously they weren't very like specific on what. So it could be anything. She also had a blog post talking about it. I think that's how she broke the news initially. It wasn't like the news posting on the Hinata website. It was her blog. So yeah, gonna be out of it. Gonna take a break. So hopefully she can recover fairly soon, sooner than later.
Yeah, gotta take those breaks, in order to recover. It can't be just with eye patches on your eyes the whole time trying to recover while working.
Yeah, but this seems more serious than like an eye infection or whatever.
Yeah. If
it might be negatively
have to announce like a time, like
affecting
she's actually taking a hiatus, right? Usually when it's just something like that, they just take some time off and it's real quick.
So Hinata was on that CDTV Live recently, and she wasn't in the lineup, so went to the hospital or whatever, and so might be a little serious than you may think.
Yeah, for it to take that long, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully she makes a good recovery. Also, there's that Hana-chan's concert, I think it was. That's supposed to be on MTV. That was delayed initially. So now they are trying to figure out what to do. Probably going to delay it even further, right? That's Matsuda Konoka and Tomita Suzuka's unit thing, folk duo that they were supposed to do. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, whatever it is, we wish her all the best, speedy recovery.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Matsuda Konoka quite a bit, so kind of sucks
cool.
to see that she has to. Yeah, dude. And I feel like she really stepped up in the group quite a bit, more so than I thought from debut, right?
Yeah. Definitely one of the members who I think when we were talking about like when we did our awards, she was one of the ones that biggest improvement or whatever the hell the award we made.
Give her some award, I remember.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, she stepped up. So hopefully she comes back soon. All right, let's talk about some more Hinata stuff. This Hinata news this week is member specific. Osushi Kanemura Miku has become a regular model for magazine publication.
Osushi, dude.
Fashion magazine. Bis.
Look at that.
I have mixed feelings about this.
She will appear on the 11 November issue, which will be released in October, because that's how they do things. Congrats, Osushi. She makes the 7th regular Hinata model for a magazine. So, cool.
I'm excited for her. I think Osushi has like very striking features, right? I've always thought she was like I always thought she was like super pretty. That being said, I don't like the looks in these pictures that they have of her so far.
Yeah, I think
wasn't that their looks in general, right?
To me, she definitely fits that, like, at least her face, like her look, fits the more like runway model. Face, because like runway models don't look for. I guess they go for like more striking features instead of just like, oh yeah, really pretty girl.
Like general softness,
Yeah, it's maybe she has like a nice jaw or like. If you look at
like some prominent features, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like something that make them like distinct or characteristic. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I just look at that second picture in that this article, and I'm just like, looks like she's like walk up on you, like she's walking like this.
She got
the
shoulders,
giant wide shoulder pads. Yeah,
yeah.
Very
Mm.
standing
Like,
up.
if you see her coming up to you, you're like, all right, don't want to mess with her.
Yeah, it's all about playing with proportions and whatnot, and whatever they're trying to portray here. So it's
that's the magazine style too. So
Mm-hmm.
it fits with that.
So it's cool. It's cool. See what she's probably gonna show up on all the other fashion shows with all the regular models like Kumi and Mi Bread
Mm-hmm.
and Katoshi and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have
Get some
7
solid jobs.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Always good for them to get that.
They now have they've been having more, but they've had more than Keyaki, but still less than Nogi. Then again, Nogi has a lot more members. So
In general, right? Yeah.
in general,
That's pretty good ratio then. Yeah.
4 generations in. Yeah. Hinatazaka is doing really good for themselves as far as like model, like solo member career wise, right?
yeah,
And it helps that they weren't stunted
that,
by this whole idea of no one member shall outshine the group. It's kind of ironic now that we think about it with some hindsight, huh?
Yeah, so good to see Hinata doing a lot more stuff. They are appearing in a lot of things, not just modeling. That the esports stuff, right? TV stuff. They're everywhere.
Yeah, good for them. Yeah, coming up from when they once were Hiragana Keyakizaka46.
Yes. So cool. Their album was also released. Was it? No. Yeah, right. Was it their album?
Wasn't it today or something? It was.
I don't think they didn't do anything special. Not that I remember. I mean, because we got the Rona still out there. So.
Yeah, today Japan time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you should expect it sometime in the next week or so.
Soon.
Here in the US.
It'll be on Spotify if you're outside Japan and stuff like that.
As always, the US always gets it last. Like I think even like Europe gets it before us.
Really?
I think so.
They really don't
I think
like
I remember
us.
something like that.
Rough.
Man, forget those American fans. Get this last thing. They'll get the scraps, bro.
All right. That's Hinata news. Let's talk about Keyakizaka46, or soon to not be.
Soon to be. I know. I got to prepare myself to do the intro in the future.
They surprisingly revealed their new name, which I didn't expect.
I think everybody was surprised by it.
Dude, all the people that was like, they registered the name Sakurazaka online like months ago, and then we're like, no, we don't know that.
Right?
No, just laughing at us.
They're just sitting in their chairs.
Look at these fools. Yeah, so when they initially announced that they're gonna like disband and reform or whatever, like people found that at a URL and stuff. Oh, it's signed into a Seed and Flower or Sony or whatever, and we're just like, Sakurazaka. That's whack, bro. That's probably what they thought Hinatazaka was, or like the plan name for Hinata or whatever. And so we kind of just like brushed it off. Some Nart memes here and there, but in general, probably not gonna be Sakurazaka. Surprise.
Lo and behold, dude.
It is. What? Yeah, so they have.
It's like someone in Seed and Flower sitting there, like, how much can we continue to disappoint Jimmy?
Or how much can we make Jimmy makes more Naruto references?
Yeah, so at Shibuya, there's the big screen and it's like a big crossing, right? They played the video, which is now on their Twitter. It's kind of cool. Pon's narrating a thing. It's like, we've been doing this shit for like 5 years, bro. It's been hard times or whatever. But now let's fucking go. I don't know what she said. There's probably translations out there.
There's translations.
But I like how there's the hand and it like grabs the water or whatever. That looks pretty cool, right? And then like we will surpass Keyakizaka and shit. Sakurazaka. And if you notice the kanji, it is the more complicated Sakura kanji because
Keyakizaka had hella hard kanji, dude.
Yeah, it's 21 strokes in Keyaki, right?
Radical,
so I guess they're still doing 21, which, along with the Sakura name, is like, why? That's what my thought is.
Oh, it is.
I thought you were over that shit.
I was counting the kanji. I was just like,
yeah, me too. I was doing the same thing. I was like,
counting the strokes, dude.
I was doing the same thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Anyway, it's the more complicated Sakura kanji. I don't know if it has 21 strokes, but it looks like it does. But at the same time, I'm like, aren't you over that shit? Like, why are you still clinging to this number? I don't understand. It should be, how many? 28 stroke kanji, like what they are now or whatever.
I hope it's just purely coincidental. Like, this wasn't some big brain.
Well, I mean, they chose the more complicated kanji for a reason, right?
Yeah, because Keyakizaka had
maybe
a hard
it was for
kanji,
SEO.
dude.
Maybe they're like, everything that you look up Sakura that has this kind of kanji. But what if you change up the kanji? Then the SEO will be on our side.
Seed and flower, please stop disappointing me. Let that be the reason, dude.
So and you know how like in shows, like they say like, oh, Kiyaki-chan. Now they're gonna be like, oh, Sakura-chan. Like, what are they gonna say? Are they gonna say the whole name, Sakurazaka-chan?
So okay, that's what I don't like, right? Obviously they're going for like a better Sakura, right? Like their logo is white with the pink outline. Which, like a pure white Sakura, right? I guess it's cooler, it's rare or whatever, right? Because like Sakura, when you think of it, it's like a pink color, right? But that's my issue with the name. Even though the name kind of means a lot, like there's like all this meaning, right? Like we're gonna start off like blank canvas, like it's white and shit like that. The slope that's like the next block over from Keyakizaka is Sakurazaka, so they're like taking a different path up the slope and shit like that. That's cool, man. It's just that to me, like Sakura is just so associated with so many things Japanese that it's like super common sounding, right? Like
in names, in seasonal things.
In Naruto
actual cherry
characters
blossoms that are only there.
Should have been Narutozaka, fuck, dude.
We got Hinatazaka, Sakurazaka.
Their new logo could be like the swirly thing,
Oh, yeah, dude. The Uzumaki family clan, dude. Let's go, bro. All right.
Anyway, that's just that's my problem. It's just such a common name, right? Like,
when you hear Sakura, what do you associate to that word?
The character in Naruto.
Okay, well, I think of seasonal goods. Like, it's only there for a little bit, and then it goes away until the next year.
Yeah, like cherry blossom blooms and shit.
It's like generic Japan imagery, right? Like, not in the sense it's bad, but it's just like, it's like Starbucks Sakura Blossom Frappuccino, like things like that, right? Like,
is that a Sakurazaka collab coming soon to Starbucks?
Ooh. Dude,
think of all the marketing.
My problem is, it's like, it's not a bad
for that now.
It's not a bad name, but it's so generic, right? And then, what is it? In an interview, like some reporter was like, "Oh, the group is gonna go for more of like a glamorous and refined image." I'm like, isn't that already Nogizaka46?
Yeah.
Dude,
wait a minute. Sounds familiar.
So you're just trading all of this all the things that made you unique to just be like something that already exists or generic.
Matt in chat says Mount Fujizaka next or win.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm still like hoping that they'll
like I want them to be good.
Yeah, of course, right? As a Keyaki fan, but it's just hard as like as a weeb.
Yeah,
you know all these like
with
Japanese
other meanings, right?
there's like anime and like other idol groups with the same name, like Sakura, like not looking at the kanji or whatever.
Like the one that just recently broke up. Like that was.
See, that's why
Sakura,
they just
they just waited for them to end.
It's time for us to read.
They should have at least just picked another series, dude. Bulmazaka46.
Bulmazaka. You see Bulmazaka?
Vegeta Zaka.
Jimmy, did you say Bul? No.
What's wrong with Bulma, dude?
Isn't there like a?
I hate Bulma so much, bro.
Oh damn. Okay. But I mean, yeah, I'm just hoping for a lot more stuff.
I have my.
Oh, good.
I was gonna say I have my expectations at rock bottom right now, but more so that like I'd rather like expect little and then be like positively surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then like have high hopes and then have that just crushed. You know.
Yeah. I agree. What do you think of
the
logo, though?
The word Sakura has like a lot of like positive connotations to it too.
No,
dude, I've just been abused by this group a little too much.
At the same time, that's the thing. It's like it's associated with so many other things.
Yeah.
That it's very common. I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
But they got the new logo.
It's like if they called Freedom Zaka here in America. There's a lot of connections to that too.
They couldn't have picked another cool tree. Come on, guys.
Like for a group
Palm Tree
that was all
Zaka.
about
Palm Tree Zaka.
That's the California sister group, you know?
Yeah.
Southern California sister
That's what
group.
Jimmy's part of.
See, I think that's the thing that makes me so upset is that like the group was so about non-conformity and rebelling against like the standard, right? Then you pick the most standard name, dude.
Yeah. That's
like, that's not silent majority anymore. It's just straight up majority, dude.
Straight up majority.
Wide majority of trees.
I mean, we'll have to see if like the stuff that they produce, like music wise and music video wise, is good. Then who cares about the name, really, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully the
group should outshine the name for sure.
They've been releasing some radio previews, or they've been playing some of the new tracks from the upcoming album on the radio, and they've at least from what I heard, all the new tracks have a lighter kind of feel and vibe. Although
let's not forget those are usually the B-sides, right? Anyway.
Yeah. Some of them are like unit, 4 or 5 members.
That's not too far from regular Keyakizaka.
So yeah. But I wouldn't mind like a lighter tone. Just don't like stray into the other two, like Sakamichi.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's I think that's
because then you're just like,
the danger where
you're just happy like Hinata, or like, oh, this is nice and elegant like Nogizaka.
Yeah. You can't be clashing with two of the groups that already exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta be cool, like Team K.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Whose color was green, huh?
Mm-hmm.
With the blue team B and the pink team A. Oh.
It's like hockey, please.
Big brain.
But you know who has more faith in us in Keyakizaka, or sorry, Sakurazaka, than at least I do? Aeon card, because they're still standing by them, huh?
Yeah, dude. You can still get your juicy 20%
cash back
with Aeon card. By the way, the Aeon card concert or whatever is this week. And
some people in the Discord tried to apply for the Aeon card and got rejected. So
I think some fans weren't so lucky trying to get the card. Good luck.
All these random dudes in California applying for Aeon cards.
They don't even live here. What? They can't pass our credit check.
No established credit.
Aeon's card is sticking with them. That means we should too. God damn it!
Oh, you're right.
If I had 20% cash back, I'd stick by them.
True.
Buy all my Sakurazaka merch with the Aeon card, dude.
At Aeon, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. Their last concert is in a month, I think.
In a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ish. October.
And that's when the name changes.
12th and 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that, Sakurazaka all the way, dude.
They might do like a little like thing about that.
Yeah, maybe at the end of the concert, or like, transition, you know, how Hiragana did their thing.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to have any big announcement for this concert, or if it's just going to be the fact that they're changing the big thing.
All right, here are the rules. Here's all the members that will be in it.
Because I think they're just kind of
soon,
but I kind of wish that they would have been able to at least announce like a new single to commemorate.
No, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We just like
here's the center.
Hit the ground running. Bam! October 13th, we done. Here's our new single. In a month
then it
or
could
two.
be the most. Then it could be Hinatazaka and the most selling single.
Yeah, like
female artist.
A debut female artist.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they're gonna do that angle though, because
I mean, but Hinatazaka did it. Nothing stopping them.
That's true. That's interesting. A bunch of cheaters over here at Sakamichi series.
I hate it.
They just keep on changing their names.
Fastest to Kohaku, yes, it's debut. They're gonna release their single like December 14th or whatever. Yeah. Straight to Kohaku. Wow, 3 weeks.
They released their singles 2 weeks ago, and now they're
incredible.
Unpronounced.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess because last live Keyakizaka is not gonna be with an audience. They have changed it to an online event only, closed doors, just like all the other concerts that are happening. So that means we can watch that shit now too.
Hell yeah. I actually might watch this because I'll be crying the entire time, and then I'll go to work the next day. Hella cranky, dude.
I'll probably, if I do watch it, I'll probably catch second day because I have to work during the first day.
What days are they?
It's Monday. No, for us, it would be Sunday and Monday, right?
Oh, okay.
Because for them is the 12th and 13th, which is a Monday and Tuesday.
Oh,
so, it'll be on Sunday at 4 a.m. What?
Yeah.
They always make it like a weekday.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's the only days they can get. I don't know. But I think it's going to be the same. You watch through the same services that the online live with you was, like Rakuten and Zyko and stuff like that. So
only one of those accepts foreign.
I'm counting on one of you in the Discord to post a stream link.
Or at least tell us
he's not even going to buy the ticket. Dude.
Yeah, at least tell us which one accepts foreign card.
I mean, I'll just watch the restream.
At least that much, dude. Give me, like at least give me a link to where I can pay for it with my American ass debit card.
Yeah, I'll at least do that. It's their last show.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I have given them enough money over these years.
Yeah, Jimmy's bought like $300 worth of Blu-rays.
Just the Blu-rays. I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship with Keyakizaka46, dude. Like I just keep coming back to them just to get hurt every time. I'm like, but it's just like none of the groups get me like they get me, dude. Please,
the Doem and Jimmy.
Please take me
coming
back.
So the tickets are
don't leave me.
3,500 yen. It's a separate ticket for each day. I think they're gonna do a different set list for each day. Fan club members will get a little some special. So I'm not fan club member, so that does not concern me at all. Memorial poster, Oshi Men message card, live
stuff
pictures, original memorial tickets, stuff like that. Yeah, I can't get my hands on those. So, I'll try to catch that.
Money, Keyakizaka already. You don't want it. I'm gonna give it to you. This abusive relationship, like Jimmy says.
Anyway, that is last live, October 12th, 13th, and then Sakurazaka, all the way. Let's go.
Yep, and then Jimmy will have to start saying the
And
intro.
our logo over here, the green will change to the white with the pink outline.
Unless we change the slow podcast text to have a different color. So that
Maybe it
theirs
should
could
just be all white. What do you think?
What if we just take off the green and then make the P that's on there just like pretend that's Keyakizaka?
What? Why?
Well, okay, what color's not on there yet, dude? We'll take out the green, make it white, and then we'll put like
pink.
We'll make slow podcast in brown.
What? We'll get
really
there
dark
when we
brown,
get
right?
there. All right.
We'll figure it out. All
All right. Let's.
I have to bring that graphic back to R&D, dude. You know what I mean? Let's move on, huh?
Let's talk about Nogi stuff. Yamazaki Rena. Oh shit! Hold on, I messed up my thingy.
Oh no!
Our show's fucked up. Okay, here we go.
Oh no!
Okay. No, it went to the different screen because I misclicked. Might be. All right. Sorry. Just cut that.
Yamazaki
Rena is having her own show.
Ooh,
Hey,
another
let's
one?
go.
Sorry,
Let's
radio
go.
show. Radio show.
Oh, okay. Still pretty good.
Yeah, and so it's called Yamazaki Rena no dareka ni hanashitakatta koto.
Shit, I wanted to talk about with people.
Yeah, and so it's gonna be Obi show, which is cool. It's gonna air every Monday through Thursday.
Oh.
From 1 to 2:55. Damn, that's a long show. Almost every day. But that's cool, man. I think she's the first in Nogizaka to host a Obi show.
Well earned.
Dude, she's been on a warpath lately, huh?
Yeah.
Apparently she's
Much
done
needed.
She's done with university. So, I got all the time to do all this stuff. So this show will start October 1st on Tokiou FM. Apparently she's replacing Takashi Minami's time slot radio show.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Takamina's a relic of a bygone era now.
She's a married woman. Probably have a kid on the way, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. So we gotta just handing it over to the next generation of idols.
With more of this Yamazaki Rena, I'm seeing more of her. I'm like, why hasn't she gone into more senbatsus or like more pushed?
Because she's second gen, Josh.
Exactly.
Damn. Only
No
Hori
love for
and Shinichi.
What if I just make my next Oshiman Yamazaki Rena?
Then she'll never get.
Is that what you're trying to say, Josh?
No,
Is that
I'm
what
just,
you're trying to announce? Is that what you're trying to announce here?
It's still in the air. It's still in the air, you know.
All right, you guys heard it
No,
here
no,
first.
let's not say anything right now.
You can also see Yamazaki Rena in like every quiz show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, just
there was that. Oh yeah. We'll talk about her recent
Monday to Thursday.
episode.
She has Ohatsuchan, right? The TV show. So she's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Good for her. That consistent work.
Good for her. All right, here's the last bit of current event news. The Eizouken live action adaptation movie.
I legitimately laughed when I saw this on the document today because I was just like, oh crap, yeah, that movie still isn't out yet.
I know, right?
It's finally out. It's finally out.
It's like all
coming
year.
out. Coming out this week. By the time you watch this on YouTube, it's probably already out. And so they've released a final trailer. Eizouken was supposed to be released in May or some shit.
How many trailers have there been?
It's freaking September, and finally, it's coming out. Finally, got a final trailer.
When will this movie stop cursing my documents, dude?
They've done so much promotion for it too. Now the trio's like pretty much established as their own trio now.
Yeah, so like if you noticed the last 2 weeks or so, the trio, they've been on like all these different TV shows doing stuff because just building up to the release of the movie. and it's gonna do the robot anime arc. I don't know how much more. If you watch the anime, it's like 4 episodes, right?
I mean, that's
4 to
well
8.
into like a movie, right?
Yeah. And so it seems like you don't really have to watch the drama to get into this.
Yeah, because the drama aired so long ago now.
Yeah, I don't even remember. So yeah, they've been doing a lot of promo. Oh, thank you for that, Zukun.
Oh, ooh.
Anyway, yeah, so they've been doing promo and stuff, and they finally performed Fantastic Sanshokpan, which is was on Shiawase no Hogoshoku, I think, right? It's
I think so, yeah.
the song with the trio in it, and so they performed it at the CDTV live, and it was cool, man. I like the song; it's pretty fun, and their outfits are pretty cool too. Look at them go! It's like the camo and stuff, and yeah. I think the outfit.
I'll have to check that out later.
The person who made the outfit posted like deets.
Oh,
Look at this cool camo shit. Some pictures of the members. Pretty cool. So,
I wonder what the F's are for.
Yeah. What is it? Can you anyone can interpret this or decipher this?
As long as it's not an F for the movie, you know?
Anyway, Eizouken movie finally coming out. Finally.
I'll believe it when I see it, dude.
when I see in front of my eyes, that's when I know it came out.
So, that's it. That's it for the current events. Time for a little break before we get into the TV show roundup.
And we're back. Hey, you know what time it is. It's time for the TV show roundup. It's the part of the show where we go back and we talk about all the variety shows that the members have been in the past week. Of course, that means Hinatazaka de Aimashou, Keyakitte Kakenai, Nogizaka Kojichu. But sometimes we talk about any of the other appearances that they might be in. Anything special.
Indeed.
See, once again, we got a couple things on the notes.
Oh, this week, yes. Let me see. So Shinichimai and Itojuna was on this show called Tokiou. I didn't actually watch this.
I watched like a little bit of it.
It seems it seems like it's a new show.
Yeah, the editing is weird on it
because it's like a lock. Oh, is it?
Yeah,
because it's like a lock room, escape room type of thing, right?
Yeah, it's like this cool guy like locking everyone in the house. It seems a little cheesier than normal to me.
Yeah, so there's
the games
like
do seem cool. There's a couple of games that I figured out before they figured out, so I was a little iffy on whether they actually were faking it or not.
I see.
And if I could figure it out with my low-level Japanese, they should have figured it out a long time ago.
So like Maichun and Juna were the Nogi team, and there were like a number of other pairs. So it seems interesting. Maybe if it becomes more popular, they'll make more episodes. Seems cool. I kind of like these kind of shows. So
maybe, the games at least seem interesting.
Also, Nogizaka was on Nep League yet again.
Oh.
This time, Manatsu Akimoto with Kubo, Rentan, and Hazuki. Nep League, quiz show. It's cool. Also, Yoshimoto Zaka's Urian Retriever was there. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that. On the opposite team. So we had some Sakamichi representation on both sides.
Team. And I'm like, yo, Team Sakamichi, look at this.
Right? But they will never do a collaboration ever. Ever again. Unless, AKB calls for it. Can we please get you together somehow? Shit.
Can you please do a medley?
Right? The only time they've been together in like a song is for freaking Sakamichi AKB. I'm just like, why don't the Sakamichi series members or groups
Actually
do shit
collaborate?
together? Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Goddamn. Anyway,
Oh, did you watch
also Manatsu was on
Yamazaki Rena?
Shikujiri Sensei where she saw some pee-pee. It was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I
but
saw that.
stupid.
Yeah, I saw that clip.
She saw some pee-pee, guys. It was a funny skit.
You know the guy who like
But,
covers it and then like replaces it with something else, real quick.
Yeah.
That's like his old gag. Yeah, it was that guy with another comedian.
It was with Yoshimura.
So did she see? Did she see the pee dude?
She saw the people.
She saw pee-pee, dude. Because he was like in this revolving like platform thing, and so like it revolves, and then Yoshimura's there. And, he's supposed to cover the pee-pee, but he's covering his face. He's like, "Oh, guys, is this right? Is this right?" And she's like, "Oh God, no!" And then Wakabayashi and Sawabe are like, "Ha ha ha, so funny." That's why she was on that episode and not someone like Kaki Haruka or somebody younger.
Yeah, I gotta get someone older, dude. It just makes me think of when I first started taking Japanese classes. And, I only had limited understanding of Japanese humor from idol shows. So my teacher would be like, "Oh, no, Japanese comedy is so bad. It's so crude and stupid." And I was like, "Oh, it's not that bad." And then now that I've become more aware of other things outside of that world, I'm like, yes, it is. It's so stupid.
Yes, it is. There are some like funny
that's
shit
a dick,
though.
dude.
I didn't cover it up.
I think it's just maybe a little bit harder to find like the more clever stuff.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
over
it's
here,
still-
like
it's definitely
Yeah,
out
especially
there,
the language
right?
barrier.
our stand-up comedians, right? They're like, oh, so friggin' hilarious, but they don't have that.
But if someone
necessarily
didn't
over
understand
there.
English that well, they wouldn't think stand-up comedians are that funny. Like,
True.
in more intricate jokes.
But yeah, I guess it's a little different. You just got to dig deeper.
Yeah.
And plus with
I mean, that's
Japanese
with
comedy
anything,
being
right?
more physical most of the time, it's like the language isn't really there. But
I
then
guess it's a little
you need
bit
the language for the more
easier
complicated ones.
to get into. Maybe I don't know. I guess it's the same on both sides.
Yeah, it has its pros and cons.
Yeah. No, it's just it's more like the packaging, like the presentation of it. Right? Like I just keep wanting to understand Ippatsu gags, but I know deep down that there's nothing. Like I know logically there's nothing to get.
I think that's the
Right.
thing. Like we don't necessarily have that kind of stuff
Yeah.
here.
Like the most is like catchphrases that like TV shows have, right?
Yeah, but it's not like a comedian's whole thing.
Like Bazinga, right?
Exactly.
It's like that thing, right?
Yeah. But over there, some comedians like whole careers
Yeah.
hinge upon this one phrase.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they can't make another one, then they're dead.
It's fun.
It's
funny
over.
enough, yeah.
It's over for them.
It's either it's over or they have to keep on doing it until like old.
And the end of time, like gets and shit like that, right? So
The sunshine is a lot.
Oh yeah. Also, Yamazaki Rena to Ohatsuchan. This episode, Den-chan went to catch bugs or some shit.
She was trying to replicate Animal Crossing. She's like, I was playing Animal Crossing. I kind of want to do what they do,
Den-chan,
fish,
please.
get bugs.
Live a life, take out a loan and repay it. That's
Simple
my
life,
house.
Picking and selling fruits, dude.
Yeah.
Bugs and fish.
That's
Digging up
cool,
fossils, dude.
That's cool. Appreciate you, Den-chan.
It's pretty interesting. She fell like she was trying to like climb down a hill, and she fell and almost like fell down hard. But then the guy like caught her. She like called the story
almost
into.
ate it. Yeah. So
That was
a few things
highlight.
to watch. A few things to watch this week, and if you count the CDTV Live, stuff there too. All right, but the regular shows this week. First, Hina Ai, we're continuing the album hit campaign where they're going fishing. And so last week they caught like 5, but they had to retire for the day because it was getting late. Right? So they come back, see the rest of the members. They're like, you only caught 5. But then the 8 who went fishing were like, yo, kuyashi des. Or we got to catch
let's
all the
get back.
fish, god damn it.
Let's get back out there. Let's get
Yeah.
back out there.
So the next day, like they didn't actually have their little party, right? They go back out the next day to catch more fish, and then they end up catching 9 of the Amadai.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, success. Like, who was it? Paripi caught like the biggest one. So it was pretty big.
That was
big old one. Yeah.
Was it her? I don't know who it was.
Who was it?
It was really big though. That's what I was
I don't think
trying to get at. You know, it's a big. And the captain was like, "Holy shit! You don't see that every day." He like rushed out to like.
It's, it was is Hinano. It was Hinano.
Yeah, it was
Hinano.
Hinano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah. So, any highlights?
I feel like there's something happened with the editing there. Is my take. Took away. I feel like the timeline that they gave us wasn't the true timeline.
quite
you know what I mean? Like I was just watching. I was like, I feel like we got some of the second day in last week's episode, and they're just like it's some editing going on. You know,
filling in some of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was just like, I don't know. It feels like
because
there's just something that just felt off about the whole. Like I was like, did they even catch? I thought they caught way more than 5. Not way more than, but they caught more than 5 last week, didn't they?
Well, it was 5 each, right? It wasn't just like 5 in total, or
no?
how was it?
They're
total.
supposed to catch 8 total.
Oh, then I do feel like they did more than that.
They're supposed to catch 8 total of that one fish, but they were catching
maybe
other
it was
fish.
Maybe it was the other fish that was just
wasn't exactly that.
there's
But,
some
but I
similar
feel like they caught like 6 Amadai or something like that. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Or maybe I don't. But it's just something about not just that, but just the general layout of the episode in general. To me, felt like there's some editing hijinks going on.
So it was almost like repetitive, right?
In total, like they went out fishing for like they say like 14 hours, right? So like 7 hours a day or whatever. And so there's a lot of stuff there that they could have slotted in and out just to fit the narrative kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So
Did you see how much fish Meat Pun got? She
My
got
girl Meat Pun.
45 compared to everyone's like the most anyone else got was 30.
Damn. Me pan.
My highlight would probably be Takamoto Ayaka, dude, being the most suitable for the kitchen out of all the members of Hinatazaka46, dude.
Right, she started
She's the
filleting
only
that
one.
shit.
She is the only one I would trust cooking my food, dude.
They're like, yo, what?
Like,
I
to
thought
see
she
the
was
comparison.
bad. What is this? And she
She's
starts
almost
like,
like,
got the fillet going. Like, yeah,
I got this, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the shit, bro. Like, damn.
I think
okay.
Marumo was good at cooking too, if I remember right.
Maybe Otake just has that knowledge from like her parents. Or
Maybe she only knows how to cook fish, like everything else.
I only know how to fillet
fish.
this.
Yeah, that's all she knows. I wouldn't doubt it.
Leave the rest to you. Good luck.
Or maybe it's like I said, and they're just bad on purpose for variety.
No, Jimmy, don't say it.
The
You're not
yeah.
lying to me, no.
Where's my yeah, dude?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Hinai. Decent watch. Anyway, next.
Yeah.
Keyakitte Kakenai. We're continuing with Tsuchida's birthday quiz thingy. This is kind of a half episode. They finish the quiz and Sugai wins, even though, she's rich. Even Tsuchi said, just like, man, she could just buy this shit herself.
Weird, dude.
Why'd it have to go to her?
Yeah, like, damn. And so the second part of the episode was about second gen. And they got like the little trivia or whatever from their family members and stuff like that. Learn more things from their fam. Yeah. So, any highlights from this one?
I like the chaos that happened with the imitations.
Oh yeah, the Shin-chan thing.
Yeah, like one person said it, the next person.
Like, what? I
going
think
all over
that
the
one
place.
in the middle can do it too. And it's like Onuma, and she's like, what?
Yeah, she's like, what? That was not part of this.
Got roped into it.
I'm glad that the Tsuchida birthday stuff didn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah.
After last week's was fine. I was just like, it's gonna be again, dude. I was like, all right, whatever, right? Like, I was kind of because I thought it was gonna be the full episode, so I was like, all right. I mean, I'm sure they'll figure out a way to make it entertaining. But I like that it was only just the half episode, and that half was good. It was very wholesome, right? It focused more on it was still it's Cheetah questions, but related to Keyakizaka, right? Like I don't know, there's some wholesome feels, dude. It's like how much he actually cares about about Keyakizaka46. Like, oh, when what is it? Whenever like we have to get a guest for the show, he's always like, "Oh, we should invite Keyakizaka and stuff like that," or it's like always thinking about like, oh, "That's sweet, that's real sweet."
Yeah,
got a little choked up, dude. But that might just be the lack of sleep. But I teared up a little bit. Teared up a little bit at Papatsuchi, dude.
Yeah. Any highlights, Josh?
I've said mine.
The Shin-chan.
I like that Moria Rena got some screen time.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since we've seen her.
Doing her Shin-chan thing. Like, finally, dude. She's my favorite from the new generation. So good to see. So yeah, chat saying Kosaka Marino's mom is a metalhead. That's how she got her name and shit.
Oh, the death.
Got named after a band. That's cool, man. Better than, Nakara Kana's dad being drunk. That way. So it's cool.
No matter which way you look at it, it's not Kana. It's perfect.
Really? No, I'm so smart. So that's cool. Of course, Keyaki has been showing their newest generation the most, I think, right?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I have a pretty good
to see more. Good to see
knowledge of the new members for Keyakizaka already, whereas I can't really say the same for.
I think the only two that hasn't gone that much is Kosaka Marino and Moria Rena, and they got a little bit on this episode. So that was good. We'll see next week if they're doing this more. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, Chad is right. The funniest part about that is she didn't know where her name came from until that moment.
Oh, that was the whole thing, right? It was like nobody knew. She's never told anyone, even the family, until it's like, yo, why are you revealing that here on the show?
That was Keyakitte Kakenai. Soon to be whatever the hell Sakurazaka de Kakenai or some shit. We'll see.
It'll probably be something different, kind of like Nogizaka Kojichu. Probably something different.
Yeah, we'll see. So last is Nogichu. We're continuing with the Iteso Grand Prix.
I did not watch this, by the way, because I was okay.
This one is actually pretty funny.
I fell asleep.
Oh, rip.
All right, boy.
It requires a lot of Japanese because they're just saying stuff, but they're just saying stuff about Himura, and so it turned into a roast. And so it was funnier than last week.
Okay, because last week was.
Last week I was fine with last week. I thought that was pretty funny. But,
I thought last week was kind of boring, but in my defense, or in the defense of this episode, I didn't fall asleep because it was boring. I fell asleep because I was just genuinely exhausted. I was like, I gotta watch everything for the show.
Yeah. So they just say a bunch of shit. There was one. So that at first there was just be one member at a time saying things, and Himura's like, shit, Hori would totally say that about me. God damn it, or whatever. But then towards the end they do like two members at a time or whatever, and it was Mizuki and Ume, and then Ume was like, I forgot what she said. It was like something about eating like a whole, like gari is like that popsicle thing, like really fast or whatever. And Mizuki is like, she turns around and looks at him, and she's like, yeah, it's probably because he has the fake teeth, right? That's why he can do it so fast or whatever. I'm like, Mizuki, you also have fake teeth. Anyway, it was a long episode's worth of insulting Himura. So if you're into that, probably worth.
I might take a look.
Maybe if you don't want to, sift through all the Japanese, watch it with subs or something. But in general, I thought it was pretty funny. They talked about Hori being like, oh, she would totally change it up, step it up for these kind of things, Like the way she would deliver
certain things lines. she cares about, and then
she would laugh. she like laugh under her breath, and Himura is just like, God damn it, why are you doing this? But yeah, it's Nogichi. A lot of talking.
Cool.
Yeah. That's it. That's the TV show roundup.
Hey, and you know what that means?
What does that mean, JP?
Means that's it for this week's episode. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. We always really do appreciate it. As always, you can leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. If you have any, criticisms, critiques, things we can do to make the show better, or things you just want us to highlight, maybe talk about. You never know. You never know unless you try. So leave a comment down below, and Mr. Josh Fox might pick it for next week's comment of the week. But until then, hit that subscribe button so you always know when we have a new video out. Come follow us on Twitch so you can hang out with us when we shoot the real thing, the live thing. We'll always interact with chat, hang out with you guys, a little bit more intimate. Or if can't do that, then you can always follow us on Twitter to keep up to date with us throughout the week. But that's gonna be it for us for this week. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.